Christians talk about relationship with God. Let's break it down with logic and critical thinking. 1. Relationship with the unseen. Christians say they have a relationship with God. But how? A relationship requires communication, listening, speaking, responding. If you can't see, hear, or touch this being, what exactly is the relationship with? By their own definition, it's one-sided. 2. The therapy contradiction. If a child talks to an imaginary friend, parents rush to therapy. But when adults talk to an invisible God, they call it holy. Same behavior, different label. The only difference is social conditioning. 3rd, no relationship verse in the Bible. Open the Bible. Nowhere does God say, have a personal relationship with me. Nowhere. That language is modern church invention, not scripture. It's religious marketing, not divine command. 4. Worship, relationship. The Bible doesn't even ask for friendship. It demands worship, fear, obedience, and submission. Verses describe God as jealous, vengeful, and angry, hardly the traits of someone looking for a loving relationship. 5. Obedience to the book, not to life. Christians are often more obedient to a book written by men than to life itself. They'll quote scripture faster than they'll listen to their children, their ancestors, or even their own intuition. That shows the power of programming, obedience to text over truth. 6. Selective relationship. If Christians really had a relationship with God, they'd get direct answers, but instead, they argue over scripture, denominations, and translations. If the relationship was real, everyone would be hearing the same thing. The chaos itself proves there's no true connection. 7. Silence disguised as response. When nothing happens, Christians say, God works in mysterious ways. That's not a relationship. That's making excuses for silence. Imagine a friend who never talks, never shows up, never helps, but you still call it love. That's not friendship. That's delusion. 8. The dependency trap. Christianity calls it a relationship, but it functions like dependency. You ask, you wait, you hope. Yet all the answers come from pastors, scriptures, or your own imagination. If every answer has to be filtered through humans or a book, then who's the relationship really with? 9. The double standard. Christians call it faith when they talk to the unseen. But if someone in a psychiatric ward says they hear voices from someone invisible, society calls it schizophrenia. Same action, different label, depending on whether it matches the dominant religion. 10. The Bible itself rejects humans. Read closely. Many verses show God distancing himself from humans, demanding worship, sacrifice, fear, and obedience. Nowhere does it read like intimacy. The relationship idea is not in the book. It's church propaganda to rebrand submission as love. Final thought. From start to finish, relationship with God is just a rebranded way of saying submission to the Bible. No voice, no proof, no two-way interaction, just people projecting imagination onto silence. If an invisible friend is delusion for a child, then why is it divinity for an adult?